Or should I say the review? Good afternoon, everybody. Or should I say good morning still? 11:30 Eastern Time on a finally Friday. All right, we're right about this time. I think everyone has the big whew, right? We got the week out of the way. I'll tell you, yesterday, Thursday, we were a little bit concerned, weren't we? Now, let's go back and recap our week here. The week overall has been a good week, but we had a little bit of a rocky Thursday. So you look back at the week this week, and again, had a good day on Monday, good day on Tuesday, great Wednesday, but not a very good day on Thursday. Thursday was a challenging day. Fast Tracks made some good money, but boy, I kind of got my butt kicked on Thursday, barely made it out alive. We ended the day on Thursday reminding ourselves that our plan is the most important thing. We come back this morning, we get back on the horse, we follow our plan, and we killed it. We didn't let one day disrupt our trading strategy. You fall off that horse, get back on that horse and ride. So this morning, a fantastic day, over 270 ticks of profit. We had a little bit some easy, Crude made it pretty easy. We made some pretty good cash on Crude, you can see here. Before we talk about the trades we took today and all the clues we used, I want to remind everybody here this morning, there is risk out there in these markets, and to please be careful with that risk capital. Now, if you're a guest right now in this trade room, we love the new faces on your 2-week free trial. But just remember, though, as a guest, we haven't given you all the tools, the techniques, and the intense training sessions to learn how to use them all. As a member, you're going to get all the tools you need, and I'm going to show you how to use those tools properly. The biggest thing is, if you're not a member with us in this trade room, you have not been trained on things like entry techniques, trade management techniques, what to do when something goes wrong. It's easy to get yourself in trouble out there these days with these markets being so volatile. But volatility, if you're prepared, will make you some handsome rewards. So just please be careful of the risk capital. Speak to somebody you trust before you go jump into live trading. And I'm looking forward to sharing all of our success with all of our members here every day in the trade room. Now, finally Friday. We knew today would get here. We couldn't help but hurry it up yesterday. We come in this morning, Friday mornings, first clue is always the Friday morning. What is our plan on a Friday morning? We talked about this morning at 7:30 a.m. Open up our trade room 7:30. We go through all of our prep. What was our strategy today? We said, well, it's a Friday morning, so that means right off the bat, get in early, be patient, and get out early. Fridays, the same reason why you and I want to get out of here and get the weekend started is the same reason why the markets slow down early on a Friday. And you're going to see lots of whippiness, impulse trading. In other words, you need to have a really good reason to be trading after 11 o'clock on a Friday. That means that only the people who have to be trading on a Friday afternoon, late morning, right? They got to get out of this trade. Their boss is going to fire them if they don't do it. Their client's going to pull the account. They're out of this position right now. Okay. They got to make some money. They got to, whatever it is, impulse, emotion-based trading Friday afternoons. So we knew that going into the market right away. We also had a little bit of a question mark here Friday morning. We didn't really know how long it would take to get the day started. You'll notice we had 10 o'clock new home sales. So we pretty much assumed that it was going to be before 9:30 would be a little bit sloppy and choppy. So the first clue we saw this morning came from the news. The news told us, expect this day to come and go quickly. Expect those windows of opportunity to be smaller than normal, right? We talked about that. And also, don't get left holding the bag after 11 o'clock. And we talked about this morning how it's always a little bit tough when you're having a Good Friday to stop trading. But it's important that you follow that plan. 11 o'clock, alarm goes off, I'm done. Doesn't matter how far I'm up, how far I'm down, I'm done. First clue was the news. We know how to properly trade a Friday. The second clue we saw today, now this is a little bit of an interesting clue we saw today on the dollar. 21 range chart in the dollar. What do we get? An ABCD. Okay, an ABCD on the dollar. There's your A. There's your B, there's your C, and that will put your D down here. So there's your A, B, C, D. Now, you've seen this pattern before if you've been watching me here in the trade room. What does an A, B, C, D pattern tell me? It actually tells me two things.